Hi there, I'm Dr. Dana Prophet, showing you how to maximize your ultimate self-discovery journal and a life planner to get the most out of it. Today we're going to look at the Enneagram edition, the challenge reframe page. So if you've got the Enneagram edition, it's got exclusive content in the very front for the Enneagram personality type, including a quiz which will tell you what kind you are. So every challenge comes with a story. Not just what happened, but what you told yourself about what happened. And your Enneagram type influences that story. You know, two people could experience the same situation and walk away with completely different interpretations. Your reaction is not just the event, it's your perception of it. Dr. Aaron Beck states the way individuals perceive a situation is more closely connected to their reaction than the situation itself. Because your personality naturally filters experiences, you know, what you notice, what you assume, what you feel, how you react, and this creates a default story, often automatic and unconscious, and sometimes quite biased. You know, the brain makes quick assumptions to save energy, but fast doesn't always mean accurate. You know, and remember, there's always more than one perspective. So most situations can be interpreted in multiple ways, and you get to choose which one you reinforce. You know, when you pause and question that story, you create space to see other perspectives, reduce emotional intensity, respond more intentionally, and move towards growth. So I want you to look at this page, and I want you to think of a recent challenge. Think of a recent challenge right there. What was your challenge? Your first thing is, how did I react? You know, what story did I tell myself? Is that the only version of the story? You know, what is a more balanced or empowering perspective? And then finally, what would my growth version do next? How did your type influence your reaction? All these things. So it really makes you give a deep dive into the situation. And some additional reflection questions might include, what patterns do I notice in my reactions? What story do I repeat most often? What would I change if I chose a different perspective? Those are things to think about in your journey to self-discovery. So this is a picture up close. And again, if you don't have your copy of your journal, take a look at Amazon.com. The links are in the comments. Take it easy.